All right, so it is Tuesday. The delivery guy just left a couple of minutes ago. Uh, dropped the box off here. Where are you supposed to drop it off? But the condition of the box is something I want to show you here. That thing has been bent in the middle big time. You can see here where it's been munched. I mean, look at that. Look, pinky. That's how bad it's been crunched over. So let's take a look at it and see what we got here. I got this in here right now. I'll back it up a little bit. Get a more full view of it here. There's a jab in it there, okay. Wow. Yeah, this is in a lot worse condition than the last one I got. Dang. There's some green down in there. Dang, I mean, look at this thing. Split off of it. Split goes down. Yes, look at that. Splitting goes way down on it. I mean, just look at that. It goes way down in there. This ain't gonna survive. Shit. Time to take some pictures and complain to them. The last one I got from Home Depot was great. This one's been butchered, mashed, and everything else. All right, there we go. Finally learning how to use this new camera here so I can actually see instead of, what I'm filming. All right, so I just got off the phone with Home Depot, and the lady was very helpful with it. She refunded me my $39.80, placed a new order with a discount for $21 and something, and so the order's been reordered. Tree's been reordered. I do not have to take this tree back to Home Depot. So I'm going to try to see if I can get find out where the actual there is that it. Actually, see if I can find exactly where the all right, that's where the camera is. Okay, so I'm going to try to fix this here. I'm not sure if it's going to work. We'll see what happens. I'm going to bind it up tight and see if I can get this thing here to survive and come back. I mean, that's really just pulled over tight. That's ugly there. So I'm going to work on it, see if I can save it. If I do save it, I will give it to my daughter. So hopefully the next one that comes will be in a lot better condition. I mean, looking at how badly these were cut off here. All these branches here were cut off and everything back. I mean, this one, some of these, at least they have a little bit of flex in them still. Oh, this one's broke. This one here is broken. And yeah, but we'll see how it goes. But this here has been broken off for quite a while. And that piece that was on here that came up and off has been broken off for a while. Make sure I keep the camera right. Yeah, so that was yeah. Anyways, just so long as, and this, I know this here, it looks like a new, let me see if I can get an angle on it here that works a little bit better here.
so you can see the graph line here. So hopefully this survives on it, and if not, hopefully these others are, because they look like they were all kind of grafted on too, are the same gold cot grafting. So if everything on here that will sprout leaves is gold cot, good. This isn't this is a dwarf, so we'll not a semi dwarf, a dwarf. So we'll see how it goes.
Got a damaged tree here. They're replacing it. I'm going to try to save it anyways and pot it. If this had looked anything like the previous tree I'd gotten, where everything had greenery all over and stuff, I would have been putting it in the big pot. Since it's not, I'm going to put it in this 7.5 gallon pot. I'm taking some paper towels and I'm going to lay them inside so they cover the holes, so I don't lose a bunch of soil out of the holes every time I move it around. So it's all this just to help hold it for a little bit. Water will go right through it, so there's nothing there. I'm going to start by putting some, what's left of the soil from indoors in it here. Make sure I put it in there so it covers the holes up and doesn't let me lose a whole bunch of soil here. So this is what I did. See if I can get it here to turn. So there it is. So I got the paper towels in it and some soil in to hold the paper towel in place. Now, spread that around. Give it a little bit of a packing, not really hard pack, but just so when the water hits it doesn't sink and everything's firm and ready for the roots to grow into it, just like I would do it in the ground. Now, let me get all this stuff here loose out of the pan here. Let's see how much is left on this here. Actually, where is, that's the last, so where's the, there it is. All right. Yeah, unlike the Stark Brothers, which ship stuff in just shredded office paper, this actually has some soil stuff in it, so and they wrap it up good. Well, at least the roots are better protected here than the ones that come from Stark Brothers. Stark Brothers, when I sent the photos and stuff of the problems with it, they automatically sent me another one. You know, they said, okay, we're going to take care of it. And they shipped it the same minute. They evidently, because I contacted them right back and said, no, 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 no. And they go, oh, too late. It's already been shipped. So that's, yes, this is almost like the same stuff I got in there. This is a little bit more woody. I'm going to mix it up here with the other stuff so it makes a better thing for it. Let's inspect what the roots look like here. Yeah, the roots look like they're in a little bit better shape. Put this in here and see where that sits. That's just about perfect for where it's at. There we go. some other potting mix stuff of my potting mix and compost there in with it, what they had sent in with it here. Might as well use the stuff they send with it. Stir it all up here. Oops. Keep it all in here. Just turn it in, mix the two different things together here. All right. Yeah, it's doing pretty good here. It's nice and moist. When I give it a little press down with the fingers, it's settling in right and holding the tree fairly straight here. So we'll see how well this does here. I want to make sure that the level here is below the grafting here, like it's supposed to be. Make sure all the roots, pieces of root that were coming off the stalk there are covered. Okay. Now I need to go get the around here farther towards you guys. Now I need to go around and drag the garden hose over here so I can put some water on it. Hey, it got a little low on this one side there. There we go. Sure. All right. But before I water it with the garden hose, I want to go get some of my my special seed starting mix stuff, which is the Epsom salt and the fertilizer stuff, which is a I think it's I'm trying to remember. I think it's a 4, 11, 18. So it's good for roots, for starting roots and stuff. So I'm gonna run that inside the house, grab that. I'll squirt it on there, and then I'll give it a watering here. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is a quart bottle. It gets 1 teaspoon of Epsom salt and 1/8 teaspoon of that 4-11-18 fertilizer. So take some of this here first. Give it a little squirt around here. Usually this stuff gets sprayed directly on seeds, so I think that's about enough. And a little bit more. I'm gonna water down on it here. I'm diffusing it with my hand so it doesn't dig up the soil here. I can control how the soil is taking it. Sure everything. All right. I'm gonna give it a minute. Now I can see how well it's soaking in there. May or may not get some stuff soaking out of the bottom here in a minute. But there we are. We're done with this thing here. And for now, I actually need to go get something to see about fixing this brake here. I'm not sure if I have anything. I'll check with my daughter, see if she has any of the. I know my wife has some stuff she'd put in here to help it heal where it breaks, but I don't have any of that here. So I will see what this is going to need, and I will take care of taping that up. All right, be back in a minute once I have that information. Okay, so I got the tape stuff. I looked at several videos. They don't recommend it unless you have that special goop. Most of them don't recommend putting anything into the crack here. But so I'm going to try to use the tape to pull it together here. So let me see if I can get this on here. One of the things they did say is if it has fruit on it, remove fruit. Well, there is no fruit on here, so I don't have to worry about that. Come on, get in there. And I got 2 grandkids here in the background now. Okay, so pull this up tight. Put a little twist in it. And now let me cut the tape here stuff off here so I can do it. So this is the way it works here, guys. So I'm going to get this cut here. Set that down. Now I'm going to wrap this around, tuck it underneath this last one to give it support here and strength as far as, you know, it coming untied. Basically like a Boy Scout knot. There's one. And there's the second one on it. Maybe. I get that to come around here. Okay, now by wiggling it causes the roots here to get a little loose here, so I'm going to firmly push it back down in. There we go. And hopefully that'll fix the brake, and we'll see how it does. Because these 2 guys here want more apricots, don't you? Yeah. So that's the new tree.
So, Grandpa.
And so we're going to try to see if this will save it, and whether or not it'll start sprouting fresh stuff here on it here.